Hi everyone, today I got the Sony XPERIA T3 for a quick review. The T series, once known as the Bond phone, while the Xperia T series was the Sony flagship device back in its time, before the introduction of the Xperia Z. T series then moved to become big screen, mid-range device, with T2 Ultra come with a massive 6-inch display and relatively lower specs. Now Xperia T3 is the third generation with its screen shrunk down to 5.3 inch, still a big screen device but closer to a phone rather than a phablet at its 6-inch predecessor. Sony Xperia T3 measures at 150.7 by 77mm, which is pretty big to my hand, but it has an extremely thin profile at 7mm. Despite having a large footprint, the T3 feels surprisingly light in my hand though, weighed at 148 grams. The overall design resembles the omnibalance design language of the current Sony Xperia lineup, with straight line and sharp corners. The sides are run with a glossy metallic strip which adds some premium feels to its overall polycarbonate body. At the right hand side, the SIM card slot and a microSD card slot covered by a flap. Also, there is the Sony signature power button alongside are the volume rockers and dedicated camera shutter key. At the bottoms, there is nothing except a lanyard eyelet and a microphone pinhole. While left hand side found the micro USB port, I would prefer it to be located at the bottom though. On top, there is a 3.5mm headphone jack. An 8MP Exmos RS camera with LED flash are located at the top left corner on the back. There are NFC logo and a Sony branding in the center, while the speaker grill sitting at the bottom next to the Xperia branding. Different from the Z flagship, the back of the Xperia T3 is made by matte polycarbonate, which feels really good in hands. Xperia T3 has a 5.3-inch triluminous display which enhanced by the Bravia 2 X-Rated engine. Although it is a 720p display, resulting in a nearly 277 ppi, definitely not the crispiest in the market today, but the overall quality is still very pleased to my eyes, thanks to the wide viewing angle IPS panel and all the enhancements that come with it. On top of the display is an earpiece with LED notification light underneath it. Around the Sony logo are the sensors and front-facing camera. Right out of the box, Sony Xperia T3 runs the Android 4.4.2 KitKat. The UI is beautiful with slight modifications from the stock versions. In fact, it added some extra features yet keep the software clean and light. Together with the Snapdragon 400 quad-core processor and a gig of RAM, everything flies through and leave me a wonderful experience during my entire usage. On today's standard, the 8MP camera is certainly not the best, but T3 comes with a dedicated hardware camera buttons which slightly help out in my photo taking experience. However, I do think that the camera UI is a bit crowded, with tons of shooting modes and apps. Anyway, this is really my personal preference, as others may enjoy the feature-rich camera software that provide a lot of fun. Here are some photos taken by the T3 camera. In my opinion, the image quality are good, although they are far from excellent, especially in low light environment. In overall, Sony Xperia T3 is a solid mid-range smartphone with extremely slim profile. It has a fast, feature-rich, yet user-friendly software experience. Also a pretty decent camera for its class. The display might be too big for some, but it is a very good display for media consumptions. Targeting at the mid-range market, Sony Xperia T3 priced around $300 at the time of this video, and I think it is certainly an alternative for those who look for a decent mid-range smartphone with large screen. That's pretty much for this video. I would like to thank Expansys for providing the device and kindly check out their website for more. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very much appreciated. Thank you for your time and I hope to see you next time.